Happy Tuesday. Good morning, you guys. So this big smile on my face, what I'm about to talk to you about, I may start crying. I didn't want to share this. And I'm like, God, this is still fresh. Like, I am still in these feels. And God was like, no, I need you to go share this. And even this morning, my mentor was like, you have to be transparent. You have to be vulnerable. Where you at, where God is going to use you with women, you have to be transparent and use your pain to help transform other people, which is what he gave me anyways. But I'm like, not while I'm still in it, Jesus. Like, the stitches ain't even dissolved. Like, they were just put in this morning. Like, I'm still healing. This still low-key hurts, but I see the other side, y'all. I see the sun. So, what I'm actually referring to, I don't want to share, and God placed it on my heart to share, and I'm like, God, I got a lot of stuff going on. I don't have time. And he's like, it just wouldn't get off my spirit, like fire shut up in my bone. And so I wanted to share, that, this morning I woke up laughing. However, yesterday I woke up crying. And I was like grieving a friendship. And it was so funny to me. I'm like, why are you grieving this person, this connection, when you don't even want this person in your life anymore? Like, they cannot keep it 100 with you. They cannot be real with you. They're not authentic with you. They hide things and think that it's okay. And I knew this. I knew this in October. I knew it like well beforehand, but things started to come to a head in October, and then in December, and then like recently in March. I had romantic feelings towards this person, but then they dissolved. Like in December, January, I was like, oh baby, you too much for this person. Like, you need to let that go. But there was still a friendship there. And I really loved this person as a friend. And I thought this person would be like my friend to the end. Like Raggedy Ann or Child's Play. I don't know which one said that. But I even said that as much because I genuinely loved this person. Like, just a great connection. Except for when it came to like honesty and transparency, I couldn't get it. Integrity. God gave me like, still love this person, still show them love. Like, that's the gift I gave you. And I love to love on people. And when you have that gift of overly loving, it's different. Like, yes, we're all called to love God and to love his people, but that love is just doing what's in the best interest of them. I not only do what's in the best interest of others or treat people how I want to be treated, yes, regardless of how I feel, I also like to blow their head up. I like to feed into them and pour into them and give to them and like love on them and show them how excellent they are, even if it's just in my own eyes. I love to love on the people that God has placed in my life. I wish I could do that for everyone. I'm so grateful for my job because I'm like, this is a way I can love on a certain community that's been stigmatized. And so I'm so grateful for my job just to be able to do that, So what made me stop was like, this person doesn't see me. Like, they're not receiving the love. And after multiple times of someone not receiving my love, it started to hurt. And so with me, girl, I'm real good about hiding stuff. Even from myself, I put my head in the sand and I hide. However, and that's what I did for the past couple of months. And then having a conversation with a friend, she told me something and it didn't sit right with my spirit. And then stuff came out and I was just like, oh, shoot. And I started crying, but I couldn't understand for the life of me as to why am I feeling this way when I don't even like the person. Like, the worst thing you can do to me is lie to me. I lose all respect for liars. I just can't. And so all yesterday, I'm in mourning. Like, this is a fume, because that conversation I had with my friend, it didn't allow me to hide anymore. Like, I was hiding. I stopped being around this person, stopped talking to them, and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't have time for inconclusive energy. Like, it ain't adding up. The data don't support what you said, boo. And I'm out. Like, no transparency, no honesty, no integrity. And we had this conversation. I was very, very frank with you about what I needed for us to have a friendship, and you still want to like act like you don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, cool. We both stupid. We both go play dumb, and I don't know you. I wish the real you would stand up so I can get to know you, because I don't know this person. And I actually said that. I don't know you. Who is this? But like I said, even with all that knowing, and like I said, knowing for months that this romantically ain't gonna go anywhere, but we could be friends. Eventually God has given me such a ministry, such a vision for my ministry. Like, down the line, we could, even work together. But as I stated, I just feel like I didn't know the real person. I felt like there were things that were missing. There was this lack of honesty and truth. And I'm not finna pull your teeth and ask you to pour into a friendship that you don't want to be in. I did it long enough, to be honest. So I'm done. Well, tell that to my emotions. But this morning, when God says he will turn your tears into joy, to laughter, like, I've been laughing all day, and I don't even know, like, I know God is real. I have no clue where this came from, this good feeling, this season of laughter. Yes, I do, because I was listening to Pastor Stephen Furtick, and he had a message on focus on your future. And in that, he literally said the same thing that my mentor had said to me yesterday. And I wasn't in a place to receive it. To be honest, this morning, I wasn't in a place to receive it either. But I'm like, God, I hear you. I understand it. And I'll get there. Like, my heart is still somewhere between rock, I don't know, baby, and clay. It ain't soft as flesh, boo. I'm not feeling it. But then after speaking with my spiritual mentor and just talking to her about like the assignment God has on my life and there's purpose in your pain. And she was like, you needed to go through this to share it with others. And I'm like, I've been through too much, baby. I done been through enough. Relationally, like, not even just like in romantic relationship, but like friendships, supervisor, supervisee. I've been through enough, baby. I don't need no more stories. But I literally like now understand that conversation as I'm working, as I'm listening to these things, and because there's like this virtual conference that I'm attending. It really blessed my spirit. One of the speakers, and just like, I got it, you know what I'm saying? And then also God had gave me this morning, never regret what I've told you to do. Like, I know for a fact God gave me an assignment, and I tried to carry it out to the best of my ability, and for that I do not regret. Do I regret how things played out? Yes. Do I wish this person would have been a better and more honest person? Absolutely. However, I did what God called me to do. And if that person received whatever they received, then that's how they received it. I'm still going to pray for your well-being, for your happiness, for your joy, even though I feel like you took advantage of a situation. The situation was not about the right, even though I feel like this person did not go about the right, and like the intentions that I had was not conveyed, or maybe the intentions they had wasn't conveyed. I don't know. All I know is God was like, forgive. And I thought I was in a spirit of, I ain't ever going to forgive this person, like, ever. And now I'm like, I forgive. And the funny thing is, y'all, I expressed, your girl. I'm going to tell it like a T.I. is. And like, God, you sure you calling me to evangelize people? Because I'm gonna let them know, okay? I'm not the one to keep it. Like, when you play with me, like in the words of Tupac, I ain't a killer, but don't push me, baby. I don't play about her as in me. And God let me know, I don't play about you either, boo. You heard? God gave me, forgive. Even though this person, you've expressed what happened, you expressed how you felt, and they don't see an error in anything that they have done, which is flabbergasting to me. And I'm just like, it doesn't even matter. It don't matter. Whatever. Now, I still was in the energy of, I'm not ever going to forgive this person again. And praise Jehovah, I can forgive you, and I actually don't even have to see you ever again. Like Pastor Steve Furtick was like, it's easy when you can forgive someone and you ain't got to see them again. It's harder when you got to forgive someone and they're still in your life. Oh baby, that's super hard. Been through that with a supervisor or two. So my point is, forgiveness is for you. It's not for that person. And it brought me like so much peace actually to like truly just let it go. Like, this was meant to harm me, but God is going to use it for my good. So I just got on here to encourage you, to let you know, it gets ugly out here. Even for us who are living our lives for Jesus, it gets ugly and it gets real. And you get into the state of, I don't want to. You get into the state of where you want your flesh to rule. And God was like, you decided to lay down your life for me, which means you're not going to allow your decisions to rule your life. You're going to allow me, my principles, to rule your decisions. So even though I'm fresh in this, like, I don't even know what to call it. I guess you could say heartbreak, but it's more like, dang, I lost someone who I thought, I thought of someone. I'm like RIPing a friendship. It hurts. And the funny thing is, I thought I had RIP'd that friendship 2 months ago. I'm actually now mourning what I lost. But even in this mourning state, God was like, though you weep now, I'm going to give you joy. And if you give it to God, and like, I hate when people say, give it to God. How I do that? Baby, get into those sermons. It's free on YouTube. Get into a word, those devotionals. When you start focusing on God, He's going to start putting the right message on your heart to keep your focus on Him, to keep you on that path, to keep you walking towards your purpose. So even when you're in night, like TD Jake's sermon, it wasn't him, but someone speaking for him, joy comes in the morning. And morning time, baby, it's always morning time for His child. You just got to be willing to give it over to Him, to forgive and let go, and He will give you beauty for your ashes, baby. I'm a living witness. I did not think I was going to be laughing and this happy today. But God, He'll take the tears that you sow in sorrow and make you reap in joy, baby. But God. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. He is so faithful. And yeah, there's a little pain there. And like I said, Jesus, we still got fresh wounds, okay? Fresh. And you want me to share this testimony? But I cannot call for other people to be transparent, and I'm not. So please, if you're fresh in this grieving period when something isn't going right, people aren't treating you right, or your life isn't where you thought it was going to be at, do not give up. Press in. That's your opportunity to press in more into Jesus. Anyways, your girl gotta go back to work. Break over. Bye, y'all.